Hi, I'm Simon and welcome to the channel Addicted to Code. If you like this video, as usual, please click the like button, and if you like what I do, then please subscribe and hit the bell. Having your feedback really is great, so if you have any comments or questions, you can leave them below. In this video, we're going to provision 2 virtual servers that we will need for this course. I'm going to be using Hetzner.com because they're cheap, less than €3 per month, and easy to configure. When things are easy to configure, there is usually less to go wrong, and if something does go wrong, it's easier to debug and fix. There are, of course, other options for hosting your app, like Amazon, Google, or even a Raspberry Pi. Amazon and Google would be better for a large-scale application that's likely to see either rapid growth or where there are bursts of heavy traffic, which automated scaling tools would suit. It's a trade-off, however, as those services are not only more costly, they also come with a steep learning curve. This tutorial will be specific to the services provided by Hetzner, so if you want to get the most from the course, this step is important. It's not mandatory, however, as a lot of the course will work just as well with any service, including a Raspberry Pi, but you'll be on your own when it comes to anything relating to the hosting. Start by visiting Hetzner.com. You'll need to register an account to get started and set up a payment method. Once you've done that, you should be able to follow along with the video. Visit the login page and log in. You'll be taken to your project's dashboard. Click the new project button. Give your project a name. I'm calling mine Quasar DevOps. Click your new project. We don't have any servers yet, so click the Add Server button. It's a very simple process to create new servers. Just work your way down from top to bottom. I'm choosing the hosting location as Falkenstein, which is the default in this case. Select an image, select Ubuntu version, and I'm going to use 18.04, but there is 16.04 available as well. See, I told you Hetzner was cheap. We only need the cheapest option for this course, but you can upgrade the server at a later date. Ignore volumes, we won't be adding any in this course. Click the Create Network. You can call it what you want. I'm going to call mine Quasar DevOps. Ignore the additional features. Now, for greater security when logging into our servers, it's best practice to use an SSH key. Hetzner allows you to add this key when provisioning the service. The key we add will be stored at the project level. If we add any other servers in the future to this project, the key will be available to select without having to create a new one. Since an SSH key does not exist yet for this project, we only get the option to add a new one, but we need to create it first. The process I'm going to show you will work on Mac and Linux machines. If you want to do this on Windows, there are other tutorials out there, but it's a more involved process. However, if you want to use just a username and password, then don't add an SSH key, and when you create the server, Hetzner will email this to you. So to create an SSH key, open a new terminal window and type the command SSH keygen and press enter. You'll be asked which location to save the key, but default is ID RSA in the hidden folder .sh in your home directory. I'm already using that key for something else, and if not changed, this process would overwrite it. I'm going to name my key Quasar DevOps. However, you have to provide the full path, which for me is /users/simon/.sh/Quasar DevOps. You can choose whatever name you want, or even stick with the default ID RSA. Press enter. It's best practice to protect your key with a password. It means each time you use the key, you'll be prompted to use the password you set here. You don't have to specify a password, in which case you just hit enter twice. I'm going to set a password. Two files will be created in the .sh folder, Quasar DevOps and quasardevops.pub. You should only ever use the .pub key. This is your public key. The other one is the private key. We're going to need the contents of that public key, so I'm going to cap those contents in the terminal and then copy the key. Now go back to Hetzner and click the Add SSH key. Paste the key into the SSH field. The name will be populated automatically. Click the Add SSH key button. The last option is to add the name of the server. We want 2 servers with the same specification, so select 2 servers at the bottom of the screen. Now Hetzner will create 2 servers, and we get the option to name each one of them. Call the first one Web and the second DB. The price for both servers is only €5.98, although this could have changed at the time you're watching this video. Click the Create and Buy Now button. Hetzner will provision both servers and connect the network we created to each of the servers. It doesn't take long for both servers to be ready. If you click the network link on the left hand menu, you'll see the networks we created called Quasar DevOps. Click the network box and you'll see our 2 servers attached to that network along with their internal IP addresses. Clicking the key icon in the left menu, you'll see the SSH key that we added. The menu on the left also gives us access to floating IP addresses, volumes and the list of services in our project. That's it for this video. Next we're going to configure the database server. See you then.